Alright, BobalosRex here. And guess what? I got no vault this week. If you've seen other videos, you know I've been dealing with a lot of real life stuff. And I mean, there's even more stuff behind the scenes. And I'll give the current status Sheldon for right now. At the end. So let's get to it. What is this weekly? Is it Last Hurrah of the Dragon Isles? Oh yeah, I was starting to get them already. So yeah, it's Last Hurrah Dragon Isles. This is the last week of one choice. Oh, it's time walking this week. Warlords of Draenor, so there's no raid. Sad, no raid. But remember, that gives champion loot. The catch-up quest, the catch-up event on the 30th is going to give better stuff. Or about the same, basically. So, it may be better to gear then than right now. But if you want seasonal Mog, I'll have to check if the new gear is convertible. Alright, then what are the PvP quests we got this week? Epic Battlegrounds and Solo Shuffle. Alright, this is the last week of Dragonflight, by the way. Basically. And then Zarlet Cavern. The last week of Dragonflight, the patch. Okay? To be fair. Dragonflight, the expansion, the thing. Alright? Okay. Zarlet Caverns. So get your treasure or beat up people. Your choice. It's where the ganks are going to happen. Alright, so what else do we got going on this week? PvP. Classic Ashran. There you go. You can do some Classic Ashran. Battleground Blitz, which may or may not be the real version next week. We'll have to see. It'd be over here, though. It'll be like down here. So there'll be 5 things here again. But yeah, so that's going on this week. What do we got in M+? Oh man, I don't have a key. Let me grab a key and it'll tell me.
I can't wait to hear about your adventures.
Tyrannical Week. Incorporeal and Spiteful. Alright. Now, we'll talk about the season-ending stuff a little bit in this, but I have another video, but I'll try to make it clear in this. So that's what's going on in M+, though. Now, what world boss is up this week? Liskanoth in the future. Alright, so head over there. That will be dropping the Awaken box or whatever it is this week. And let me take a little look over here. Alright, Molly ain't up. But you know what is also not up? The Hounds. Shadehound is not up this week. So, there's that. Now, do we got any events going on? Mop Remix is ongoing. Make sure you start finishing up any goals in that. But this week, you really want to focus on Season 4. And that's how we get into the news. So, this is the last week of Season 4. They gave us a week notice. They gave us kind of a 2-week notice, so that 2-week notice was right. Okay. I wish they would have given us the date when they announced the pre-patch date, though. They could have confirmed it then. Anyways, season ends on the 22nd for titles and whatnot. And then once the patch hit, it ends proper. Okay, title cutoff is on the 22nd. For anyone who watches me who does titles, if you don't know, there you go, on the 22nd at 10 p.m. Pacific. Alright. M+ PvP. Now, once the season is over and we're in postseason or whatever you want to call it, basically all the PvP awards are going away. We had a whole post on it. Oh man, I didn't bring it up. Here, can I bring it up real quick? Oh man, I didn't even link it in the thing. But we had a news post talking about the season ending and what was going away. And they basically gave us the news on everything going away. Here. Boom. Bada boom. So, basically all the PvP rewards. Gladiator's Drake, gone. Weapon Illusion, gone. Elite Weapon and Transmog Set, gone. Titles, gone. Okay? For this season. All of you will not be able to get them anymore. If you have them, you keep them. Okay? But they will not be earnable. Okay? And then all the title stuff, whatnot. Alright? I go over more of that in that video. Okay? So, they've also mentioned, they said in a post that the Ahead of the Curve mount will go until the season ends. It may last till the expansion, but that's not what they said. So, until further notice, get it this week. I mean, if you don't get it this week, you probably don't really want it. But you're going to want to get it this week. Get your Ahead of the Curve done this week. Because it probably won't be up next week. Okay? And here's the thing. It's not Awaken this week. Isn't that convenient? So you can roll up into Heroic, Amir Drasul, kill for Rock in a group. Get your Shadow Flame Drake skin. I don't have it up. I don't have it up. I have it. I just don't have it up. Alright. And then here's the weird thing. Okay. Here's the weird thing. Let's explain this real quick. So, Razageth, okay, has loot. Okay. She can drop this Drake manuscript, okay? It's not on her loot table here. She can drop a Drake manuscript. In the post, they said it's going to become more of a challenge. Are they lowering the drop? The drop chance? So, run LFR on your alts this week for sure. They didn't mention this one getting harder. So there goes my one theory of why they would say that. And this, not this one right here. They said these are going to become more of a challenge to get. What does that mean? I don't know. Alright. But yeah, so finish your season goals. Chronicles Volume 4 came out. That's good. I've been reading that. There's drama with it, of course, but I've been having a good time. Then we got... Okay. So with pre-patch, we're going to be getting a ton of stuff, alright? War bands. Load times next week, when you're loading in, may take a little bit. Get ready to pick your mounts. Don't delete any characters this week. If you ever want to consider restoring them, restore any characters right now. Okay? Restore any characters. Okay? And I think character transfers between accounts is stopping, so I guess you need to transfer across Battle.net accounts now. Look more into that than what I'm saying, but there's something going on with that. And next week, class changes and more. Cataclassic news, ZA and ZG testing, playing with the Blues on the 19th at 1 p.m. Pacific. on the Kata Classic PTR, if you want to do that. And then the beta build's been delayed, so I don't know what new stuff's going to be going on in there. We'll hear that later, but they've been starting to test Endgame. I got to get into that now. But I may be back to at least a normal schedule. Season of Discovery had a lot of discoveries discovered. And you can check out a ton of that going on Wowhead. And a few hot fixes. I gotta get into it. I haven't had time, man. Perils in Paradise patch has hit. Alright. There is a Talanji skin upcoming. It's not out yet, but I think it comes out next week. And the expansion launches next week on the 23rd. A lot of stuff going on the 23rd. The rewards track was revealed. There's theory crafting today in drop, so check out Hearthstone Twitch streams on Twitch for some drops. I'm not gonna be streaming it. I'm not on the theory crafting, people. And then there was drama because there's no new board. But they said they're going to do an update next week, and I'm reading it verbatim here. Update next week, along with what the team is focusing on for the future. So, Hearthstone thing next week. Diablo 4 lore video dropped. Rathma's Eulogy. The Spiritborn reveal is going to be on the 18th. Alright, Spiritborn reveal. And then there's going to be a bunch of Season 5 changes that Diablo 4 creators have been revealing, who have been testing the Spiritborn and talking with Blizz. Diablo 3 has Season 32 is live. Rumble, the new Cenarian stuff is like starting to become available. But right now it's a Stormwind Siege. And then next week the Cenarian event drops in Rumble. And then Overwatch Quick Play Hack came back for a little bit. It was like for a couple of days. And the devs are responding to feedback on the patch, because we had the patch with all the tank and the drama. And then there's gonna be Space Ranger news coming soon, I think. Because there's a bunch of voice lines shown or revealed or leaked. There's a post of a bunch of voice lines, I guess, from the patch. So I think we'll be getting Space Ranger news soon. Okay? Alright, and then Shannon, who having played the Hacked, had some thoughts, and I'm going to read her thoughts here. Quick Play Hack was fun. You had 3 pickable passives per role, and she said it's definitely something they should add to the main game. So, there's her feedback. So that's the news. You know, we got quite a bit going on. It's the last week of Season 4. So if you don't know how preseason works, you still get vaults. You just can't earn certain rewards. Okay? You can still get Raid Transmog. You can still get the non-elite PvP Transmog. So the Gladiator Mog I can get, but the Elite I can't, okay? And like I said, the Shadow Flame ahead of the curve thing may be going away. But the Awakened stuff is not going away. Every raid is going to be Awakened, so you can just blast out that mount if you want to get the Voyaging Wildling before that goes away. But for Rock, Mythic carries will be a little harder if we can't toggle Awakened. But yeah, and then Sheldon update. The vets, the one day where he was really bad, the vets had given us like horrible news. And then he started to improve, and right now he's doing well. Okay, he's recovering, but we still got a bad diagnosis with some recent tests or theories, but there's no way we can even afford, and even if we could, and it's what they think, could do anything to help him if that's the case. So, but right now he's recovering, and then like, I don't want to get into even more details, but either way, I'll keep y'all... The next time I'll update you on Sheldon is if something really bad happens. Otherwise, you may... If he gets better, you'll see him in stream. Like normal. Alright? But we had... Either way, it's been bad news, but right now it is what it is, and right now he's doing well as of the filming of this video, and he's comfortable. So, that's the Sheldon update. If he gets fully back to business, I'll have him on here again. Alright? For those of you who wanted an update on Sheldon. Alright? Anyways, thank y'all for watching as always, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.